What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of the new documentary feature, Belushi. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. John Belushi was way before my time. If you ask me who is my favorite Saturday Night Live cast member, my answer to you is Phil Hartman. But you don't need to have been around during the 70s or the early 80s to recognize the massive mark that John Belushi left behind. And clearly, from this documentary, John Belushi was like a bull in a china shop, cranking slapstick comedy all the way up to 11. Every sketch he did, every role he took on, he made sure that he'd stand out. But just like every genius out there, he too had his dark side. And in this docu, people closest to him reveal what it was like for them to witness Belushi when he was more of a diva than a lovable comic. And director RJ Cutler managed to compile all those audio testimonies, even from those who, just like Belushi, had since been long gone. From filmmaker RJ Cutler, Belushi explores the too short life of the once-in-a-generation talent who captured the hearts and funny bones of audiences worldwide, John Belushi. Told using previously unheard audio tapes, this film examines Belushi's extraordinary life in the words of his collaborators, friends, and family, including Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi, Penny Marshall, Lorne Michaels, Carrie Fisher, Chevy Chase, Harold Ramis, Jane Curtin, Ivan Reitman, and John's wife, Judy Belushi. I think I've seen a few docus, maybe not authorized nor official, but a few docus nonetheless, made in the past about John Belushi. They were mostly bird's eye overlook view on Belushi as an entertainer who died too soon. But this one, by director RJ Cutler, is a bit unprecedented because it also includes audios of people who knew Belushi but didn't necessarily like him. They may have respected his talent, but they considered him to be a cocaine-snorting megalomaniac prick. If I'm not mistaken, his fellow SNL cast member also described him as a misogynist who would purposely sabotage anything that female writers scripted. So this documentary is not some sort of a shrine or just a positive celebration of the almighty John Belushi. No, 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 not at all. As a matter of fact, it takes in all kinds of perspectives that make John Belushi a flawed human being. And it even gives insight to things that we, the fans, may not even have heard of before, like the conflict he had with SNL creator Lorne Michaels. The amount of archival photos and footage that RJ Cutler obtained for this documentary is impressive, and he just lets them run like a slideshow, Ken Burns style. This docu is extensive. It doesn't leave any stone unturned. It chronologically goes from Belushi's childhood to his passing, and all the while it is ever so curious about finding out the source of Belushi's need to make people laugh. Many of those segments are done through animated illustrations that keep harken back to Belushi as a kid. So when he's a grown-ass man, when he encounters or observes something that just wows him, the animation would immediately turn him again into his 10-year-old self with that same sense of childlike wonderment. My favorite parts are actually the inclusion of John Belushi's love letters to his wife Judith. You would think that after SNL skyrocketed Belushi into the stratosphere of fame, money, and success, that he would be swimming in women and be having all kinds of affairs like any other celebrity. But nope. As imperfect of a person Belushi was to everybody around him, he only had eyes for one woman. So, in conclusion, if you are hardcore John Belushi fans, this documentary probably won't change your mind because you worship the guy no matter what. But for the rest of us, it's an interesting look at a multifaceted icon.